calculations, and we left with the other two types. So let's continue with the table calculation. The seventh type of the table calculations is running totals. So with the help of these running totals, we can able to perform the cumulative calculations. With the help of the running total, we can able to perform the cumulative calculations. So what is the meaning of cumulative calculations? At the time of performing the calculation, we'll take the current value plus all the previous value into the computation, and we'll get the value. So let me explain with one example. So first of all, the different types of cumulative calculations possible in Tableau are: number one, cumulative sum or the running sum. It is also called as a running sum. Next, number two, running average. Number three, running min, and four, running max. So in Tableau, these four different types of cumulative calculations are possible in the automatic way. So what is syntax? The syntax is running underscore calculation of input expression. The syntax is running underscore calculation or running underscore function. The syntax is running underscore function of input expression. So function means like something but the sum or average or min or max. So if we take the running, if you want to find out the running average, it is simply running average of input expression. So let me take some data. I'm taking product and I'm taking sum of sales. So I'm taking A 100, B 200, C 300, and D 400. If I take running sum of sales, the Tableau going to add the current value with all the previous values. Here the current value is 100. Here what is the previous value? So no previous value. So 100 plus 0 is 100. Next, if I take 200. So here the current value is 200, and here what about the previous value? The previous value is 200. So it is 200 plus 100, which is 300. It is a combination of 200 plus previous value 100. And if I take the 300, now the 300 is a combination of 300 plus 200 plus 100, so 600. So it is going to take all the previous values with the current value into the computation, and it is going to find out the running sum or the running average. If we take 400, now the 400 will take all the previous values 300, 200 and 100, and it is going to compute the calculation. So now it is a combination of 400 plus 300 plus 200 plus 100, so just 1000. So it is the way where the running sum going to work by taking all the previous values along with the current value. And if we take the running average will take the average of the current value with all the previous values. We'll take the average of the current value with all the previous values. So if you take one value, so that value by 100, and pick two values, the two value sum is 300 by 2, 150. And next 600 by 3, 200. And next 1000 by 4, 250. Okay, next if I take running min, it is going to get the minimum value of the input expression by comparing the current value with the previous values. If we take 100, 100 is the minimum value, and if we take 200 and 100, again 100 is the minimum value. Similarly 100 and 100. Okay, in that way the running max also going to work. The max will take the maximum value of the current value with the previous values. So if I take the running max, so the value would be 100, and if I take 100 and 200, the maximum would be 200, and if I take 100, 200, 300, the maximum would be 300, and next again the maximum would be 400. Okay, so let's implement this in Tableau. Just go to Tableau, just I'm taking continent and I'm taking sales. So let me add the running sum. So just simply right click on the sales, add table calculation. The calculation type is running total. Okay, what about the addressing? The addressing is here. We're having the values in the vertical way, so that is table down. And in the running total here we can able to perform the different types of calculations like running sum, running average, running minimum, and running maximum. And here for the first time, okay, here we are seeing perform a secondary calculation on the result. So it means on the result of the running total, again we can able to perform one more calculation in the form of the secondary calculation. So first of all, let me implement the running total sum. I am taking here running total sum. So the running total sum is the summation of the current value with the running total sum is the summation of the current value with all the previous values. So for Africa the value is same, and for Asia it's a combination of Asia and Africa, and for Australia it's a combination of Africa, Australia and Asia, and for Europe it's a combination of Europe plus Australia plus Asia plus Africa. So it is 2.6 million, 2.6 plus 0.4, 2.7, 2.7 plus 11.3. So it is close to 14, 14 plus 2, 16. So it is close to 16.3 million. So for North America it is 10.2. So 16.3 plus 3.9 plus 10.23. So it is 26.62. For South America it is 3.8. So 26.6 plus 3.8 close to 30.4. So it is adding the current value with all the previous values. Now let me take running average. So how to get running average means here instead of taking sum, just take the average. It is equivalent to the running average. Just click on apply and click on OK. So now it is giving us a running average. So let me change the alias name. Right click on it, click on edit alias. I'm changing this to running average. Hit OK. Now here I'm changing this to running sum. Running sum, just hit OK. So now here we got the running average and the running sum. So now this average is the average of only Africa. Now this average is the average of both Asia and Africa. Okay, now finally this average is the average of all the continents. Let me take running minimum, add table calculation. The calculation type is running total. So minimum, table down, click on apply and click on OK. So it's running minimum. Let me take the sale value again. So we take the running minimum. This is the minimum of all the value. This is the minimum of the current value with all the previous values. And if we take Asia, it is going to find out the minimum of Asia and Africa. So here the minimum is Africa, and if we take Australian, the minimum is Australian. If we compare with all the previous values, Australia is having the minimum value. Let me take max. So running total maximum. Now it is going to find out the maximum of the current value with all the previous values. Just hit OK. So now take the first row. Africa would be the maximum. If you take Asia would be the maximum. And if you take the Australia, and if we compare with all the previous values, so Asia would be the maximum in every row. So it's about the running maximum base. Now here we are implementing in the automatic way. In the manual way, we can able to implement one more type called as running count. In the manual way, we can able to implement one more type called as running count. Okay, so what this running count will do, or how this running count going to behave here. So if I take here the running count, this running count going to count the current value with all the previous values. I'm taking running count of sum of sales. So just it is going to count the current value with all the previous values. If I have 100, then the count is 1. Then the count is 1. If I take 200, so the count of 200 with the previous value. So here 1 value and previously 1 value. So 2. So if I take 300, 3. So running count will work similarly like the count function. Running count will work similarly like the count function. So this running count is possible only in the manual way, because in the automatic way just we can able to add only the 4 different types of running calculations. So sum, average, minimum and maximum. So now let me take one more task. I'm taking year and I'm taking month, and I'm taking sales. So here I would like to get the cumulative sales, okay, per every year. For every year, I would like to get the cumulative sales. So how to get the cumulative sales for every year? Right click on sales, add table calculation. The calculation type is running total. So it is running sum, and the addressing is pane down. Why pane down? Because for every year. So just click on apply and click on OK. So here in the December we got 6.1 million. So this value is what? This value is the summation of the December with all the previous months. So it means, in other words, that value is the total sales in the year 2010. And if we go to 2011, this value is the combination of this December with all the previous ones. So it is the total sale value in the 2011, and it is total sale value in 2012, and it is the total sale value in the 2013. So now here what I want to find out is, till August, every year till August, what is the percentage of the sales, the superstore acquired, what percentage of the total sales is superstore acquired till August in every year. Okay, till August in every year, what percentage of the total sales we have obtained. So here I would like to find out the total sales percentage. So how to get the total sales percentage? So on the running total, here we can able to perform one more calculation type called as secondary calculation. On the output of the running total, we can able to perform one more calculation type called as the secondary calculation. Now on the secondary calculation, I am taking percent of total. So on the secondary calculation, if you take percent of total, here what first Tableau will compute is, Tableau will compute the running total, and on the running total value, it will take the percent of total. So what percent of total will do? Percent of total will compute how each and every value is contributing to the total. So if we click on apply and if we click on OK, now it is going to show how much percentage of the sales we got till Feb we got 13.82. Okay, and till August in the year 2010 we got 54.75, and in the year 2011 till August we got 46.26, and here till August we got 49.03. So for the percent of total, what it will do is first it will take the running sum because it is a primary calculation, and on the running sum it is going to perform that percent of total. Now I would like to get the cumulative sales for all the 4 years. So how to get the cumulative sales for all the 4 years? You see here it is computing per year. Per year in the for every December here we are seeing 100%. It means it is computing per year, and again it is starting from the next year. Okay, now I would like to find out the cumulative sales for all the years. So how to get? Right click on the sales, add table calculation. Calculation type is running total. So it is running sum, which is the table down. Just click on apply and click on OK. So now take the sales and drop it into the measure values here. See the running sum. So in the year 2013, okay, in the year 2013 December it is showing 30.4 million. So it is a total sale for all the 4 years. This last value indicates total sales for all the 4 years. Now here again I would like to know what percentage of the sales I got till December 2012. So how to add it? Right click on sales, add table calculation. The calculation type is percent of total. It is table down. I'm taking, sorry, not percent of total. Go to, not here, just right click on the table calculated field, just go to edit table calculation, running total, and on the running total just perform the percent of total with addressing as table down. Click on apply and click on OK. So now see here, till the end of 2012 the total percentage of the sales are 66%, and till the end of 2013 it is 100%. Okay, so till 2013 August we have got, till 2013 August, till 2013 August we have acquired 83.22%. So it is the advantage of the cumulative calculations. It is the advantage of the cumulative calculations. So now let me take one more task. This time I am taking continent, customer segment, and every year. So now here every year I would like to find out different customer segments and different continents. Okay, the cumulative order quantity. Every year I would like to find out different customer segments and different continents cumulative order quantity. So how to show that? Just simply right click on the order quantity, add table calculation. The calculation type is running total. So it is running sum, and what would be the addressing option? So as here we have to compute first across the pane, and also to down the pane, because we have to compute in the first row, and we have to continue that in the second row till the fourth row. So it is first pane across, then down. So first we have to compute across the pane, then we have to continue till the down. It is pane across, then down, or even we can take pane down then across also. Both will work in a similar way. I'm taking pane across then down. Just click on apply and click on OK. In the year 2010, the total amount of order quantity obtained is 82%. And in the year 2011, 97,000, and 2012, 109,000, 2013, 147,000. So here how to get the percent of total? Right click on the order quantity, just here perform a secondary calculation and take the secondary calculation type as percent of total. And again here you have to compute for the pane. So just click on apply and click on OK. So now see, for every pane we are seeing their contribution. Okay. So in this way, like, we can able to compute the different cumulative calculations and their percentages by using the required addressing option. Okay. Next, the last type of table calculation is eighth one, moving calculations. So moving calculations are used to work with the moving data. So moving data means the data which will change frequently, okay, or the best example is if you take the stock data. So the stock data will keep on changing, right? So the data is changing frequently. So on the data, if you want to find out the stabilized values, on the moving data, if you want to find out the stabilized values, then we have to make use of the moving calculations. So how can we able to find out the stabilized values on the moving data? So how can we find out means by taking the previous values, next values, and also the current values into consideration. We can take previous, next, and the current values into consideration, and we can find out the stabilized values. So on the moving calculations also we can able to perform the moving sum, moving average, moving mean, and moving max. But every time or most of the times we'll perform the moving average, because in the moving calculations we will take some set of values. So on the set of values we'll find out the average. Okay, so the main purpose of the moving calculations is to find out the stabilizer value, because if you see the stock data, the fluctuations are very high. Okay, on the stock data, if you see the data fluctuations, they're very high. So the data fluctuations are very high, and if you want to smoothen those fluctuations, then we have to make use of this moving calculations. So the main purpose of the moving calculation is to smoothen the short-term fluctuations to identify the long-term trends. So what about the syntax? So the moving, or in fact will make use of one type of functions called as window functions. So window underscore function of okay, input expression. I'll discuss these window functions in the manual way of implementing. I'll discuss this window functions. So let me discuss one task. So I'm taking daily discounts. How to get the daily discounts in Tableau? Drag the order date and drop it into columns and select this to exact date. So it is going to give the daily discounts, drag discount and drop it into the rows. So now one see the fluctuations in the discount values. See the discounts, one see the fluctuations. So here I would like to smoothen these fluctuations. Here if I place my hover, I can able to see that particular date wise average discounts. So here I would like to smoothen these short-term fluctuations. So how to smoothen these short-term fluctuations? Just simply right click on the discount. If you right click on the discount, we have the option called as add table calculation. Go to add table calculation and now click on moving calculation. And on the moving calculation also we can able to perform the secondary calculation. So on the running totals and on the moving calculation, on the result we can able to perform one more calculation in the form of the secondary calculations. So now in the moving calculations, as I have told, we'll find out the stabilizer values by taking previous, next and current value. It is asking how many previous values you want to take and how many next values you want to take, including the current value. So here I am taking 3 previous and 3 next, including the current value. Okay, so here to find out the moving average, I am taking 3 previous, 3 next, and I am including the current value to find out the stabilizer value. Here I am taking average. Here I am taking moving average. Okay, and here what about the addressing? The addressing is stable across. Now here what we can able to do is, if we don't have this enough values, so totally we're having 7 values because 3 previous, 3 next and current value. So we don't have the enough values, here we can able to pass the null. So if you check that, if we don't have the 7 values, then here tab is going to return null. Okay, so let's implement this. Just click on apply and click on apply. Now here we got 6 nulls. Okay, here why we got 6 nulls? Let me convert this chart to the text table or cross tab. So how to convert means just simply right click on this sheet and click on duplicate as cross tab. So here we are seeing the information in the form of text table. So we're seeing the first three order dates. A tableau is giving us null. So why? Because for the first value, we don't have any previous three values. So if we don't have the enough value, then tableau going to pass what? Then tableau going to pass the null. Okay, if you take the discount values here. So for this date, we have the current value and the next three values. What about the previous? We don't have the previous three values, so here tableau is giving us null. Similarly, for this value, for the second value, we have only one previous and three next. And for this value, only two previous and three next. And for this value, three previous and three next. Okay. So now even on the output of this, we can able to perform one more calculation in the form of the secondary calculation. So now I am taking the result. I'm taking the rank calculation, and I would like to know on which day I got the more discount percentage across my superstore. So just click on apply and click on OK and click on OK. Just duplicate as cross tab. So now it is giving us a rank across all the dates. Okay, so just add the filter. So if you want to see only the rank 1, see here. So this date is having the rank 1. So why this date is having the rank 1? So let me show you the discount value on the day again. I'm dragging the discount and I'm dropping into the visualization. So I'm adding a table calculation, moving average. So 3 previous, 3 next. I'm making null. Click on apply and click on apply. So what is the average? 6.9%. If you take the average 6.9, so the highest moving average percentage is 6.9%. So let me take from 1 to 10. So if you see it 1 to 10, these are the 1 to 10 percentages. Okay. So in this way, on the running total and on the moving calculation, we can able to add the secondary calculations and we can able to perform further next level analysis. But one important note is, again we cannot take the secondary type as running total or moving calculation. Okay, again we cannot take the secondary type as running total or the moving calculation. See here, on the secondary type here we are seeing only the other 6 types, but here we are not seeing any running total or the moving calculation. Okay, so it's all about implementing the table calculations in the automatic way. Now let me discuss implementing table calculations in the manual way. So in all these tasks, Tableau is automatically generating the formula. Okay, in all these tasks, Tableau is automatically generating the formula. Because if you click on any field, here we can able to see the formula of that field. Here we can able to see the formula of that field. So every time it is not possible to obtain the required result in the automatic way. Sometimes we need to write the formulas manually. Sometimes we need to write the formulas manually to extract the required result. Okay, to extract the required result, sometimes we need to write the formulas manually. So if we want to write the formulas manually, then we should know about all the table calculation functions. So if we go to the calculated window, we have the last type of functions called as the table calculations. So let me discuss all these functions. So in the manual way, we should know about all these functions. So first let me start with the ranking functions. So table calculations in manual way. In that the first type is rank. So in Tableau, as we're having the 4 different types of ranks: unique rank, competition, modified competition, and number 4 dense. Number 4 dense. So for every rank type, we are having a function. For unique rank, the function is rank underscore unique. Rank underscore unique. For competition, the function is rank. For modified competition, the function is rank underscore modified. And for dense, the function is rank underscore dense. Rank underscore dense. Okay, so for this ranking function, the syntax is same. Syntax is same. Rank underscore function of input expression. Rank underscore function of input expression, comma, optionally order. Optionally order. It will take optionally the order. So the order can be, the order values must be either ASC or DAC. Order values must be either ASC or DAC. So ASC indicates ascending order and DAC indicates descending order. So if you want to implement the unique rank manually, we have to make use of rank underscore unique. And if you want to use competition, then we have to make use of rank function. And if you want to use modified competition, then we have to make use of rank underscore modified. For dense also, we have to make use of rank underscore dense. So if you implement the rank calculations in the automatic way, so I am taking continent, I am taking profit. So how to get the rank? Right click, add table calculation. I am taking the rank type. So I am taking the competition rank. Addressing is table down and the sort order is descending. Just click on apply and click on OK. So remember the rank type is competition. Just hit OK. If you click on this field, we can able to see the formula. So what is the function here? Rank is the function. Okay. Now I am changing this to modified competition. If I change the rank type to modified competition, now see the rank type. What is the rank type? Rank underscore modified. So for the modified competition rank, Tableau will make use of rank underscore modified. Now let me change this to dense. If I change this to dense, see here, it is taking the type as well, rank underscore dense. Now go to edit table calculation, it will be unique. Here Tableau is taking the function as what rank underscore unique. So in the automatic way, Tableau is automatically taking the formula. So here as we are having the 4 different ranking functions, if we take the rank dense, so the syntax would be rank underscore unique of, or the rank underscore dense of input expression. If I take sum of sales, so it is the input expression. And what about order? If we don't take any order, as here the order being optional, if we don't take any order, then the default order is descending. And if you want to implement the ascending order here, we have to specify that ASC explicitly. Here explicitly we have to specify that ASC. Now it is going to compute the ranks only in the ascending order. If we don't take any order here, now Tableau going to compute the ranks in the descending order. So let's compute the ranks in the manual way. So I'm taking profit. So here I would like to compute the profit ranks. So how to compute the profit ranks? Just create a calculated field with the name rank. So what expression rank underscore? I'm taking dense sum of profit. So I'm not taking any order. As the order being optional here, I'm not taking any order. So you just have taken rank underscore dense of sum of profit. Click on apply and click on OK. So now once drag the rank and drop it into the visualization. So it is giving first rank to Asia as the value being the highest, next to North America, next to South America. So it is giving the ranks in which way? In the descending order. So how to get the ranks in the ascending order? Just go to the rank, go to the formula. Here take AS. Just click on apply and click on OK. Now it is computing the ranks in the ascending order. Now as Asia being the highest value, here Tableau is assigning which rank? The rank as 6. So if I take A in the uppercase, what Tableau going to use here? It is one important certification question. In the ranking functions, if I take the order in the ascending order, what Tableau going to result? Let me show you. Click on apply and click on OK. Now here Tableau is giving the Asia as 1. Previously, if I take A as A in the lowercase, it has given Asia as 6th rank. See here. So if you take, if we take the ASC, in the ASC we take any character in the uppercase, Tableau it won't take that order. It will use the ranks in the default way. It means, here what it means is the ranking order, okay, the ranking order is case sensitive. Exactly we have to specify either as ASC or DSC. If you specify in the different case, Tableau going to compute the ranks, Tableau going to compute the ranks in the default order which is assembly. So similarly, if you want to compute using the modified rank, simply take rank underscore modify. So all the ranking functions will work in a similar way if you have the distinct values. As we have seen in the last session, all the rank functions will work in a similar way if you have the distinct values. So in the automatic way, like we can able to, here we can able to add the addressing option, right? In the manual way where we can able to add the addressing option. So now I'm taking order date and I'm taking months. I would like to compute the ranks for every year. I would like to compute the ranks for every year with the sales values. For the sales values, I would like to compute the ranks, okay, per every year. So how to compute the sales ranks per every year? So let me add a table sorry, not in the automatic way. Let me build the rank field. So sales rank. I'm taking system rank underscore modified and I'm taking sum of sales. And I'm taking in the default order descending. Just click on apply and click on OK. Let me drag the sales rank and drop it into the visualization. So now it is continuing the ranks and it is giving the ranks in the table down way. Okay, it is continuing the calculation till down the table and it is giving the ranks in the table down way. As here I want to compute for every year. So how to compute for every year? Using pane down. So in the manual way, how to change the addressing option? So in the automatic way, at the time of defining the computation, we can specify the addressing option here. But in the manual way, how to change the addressing option? So if you want to change the addressing option in the manual way, we have two ways. The first way is just simply right click on the table calculated field and here we are having an option called as compute using. In compute using, set the required addressing. Here Tableau is computing in which way? In the table down. Just set as pane down. Now Tableau going to compute for every pane. Or the second way is just simply right click on this, go to edit table calculation. So here in the edit table calculation window, inside that window also Here we are having compute using. The compute using, just set the required address. So just click on apply and click on OK. Okay, so now it is computing for every year. So in that way we can able to change the addressing in the manual way. Next task. So it's about the ranking functions now. I would like this for the next type of function, percentile. So what percentile will do is, with the help of the percentile, we can able to find out how many values are falling above the current value and how many values are falling below the current value. That type of evaluations we can able to perform. So for percentile, if you want to implement it manually, the syntax of the function is rank underscore percentile of input expression comma optionally order. Rank underscore percentile of input expression comma optionally order. So in the ranks, as the default order is descending, whereas in the percentile it is opposite. In the percentile, the default order is ascending. So what is the logic for the ascending percentile? Number of values less than the current value divided by the total number of values except the current value into 100. Okay, this is the logic in the ascending order. So in the ascending order, what percentile will do? In the ascending order, percentile will find out how many values are falling below the current value. So as we have seen in the last session, the percentile will work differently if we compare Tableau 8 and Tableau 9. So now let's implement the percentiles manually. So I'm taking continent and I'm taking sales. So how to get the sales percentiles? Just create a calculate field, percentile, sales. So I'm taking rank underscore percentile of, I'm taking sum of sales. Okay, to the expression I'm taking, just click on apply and click on OK. Drag percent of sales, drag it and drop it here. So now it is giving like 0 and 1s like this. So why it is giving like this? So here Tableau is rounding the decimals to the integers. So we have to change the number format. So how to change the number format? Just simply right click on this field. Just go to format. We're having an option called as format. In the format, just go to the number and just select the number custom and set the required places. Okay. Or if you want to get the percentage, just click on the percentage. Here we can able to see the percentage of the values. So for Asia, it is showing the value of 100%. So in the ascending order, what is the logic? Number of values less than the current value. If you take Asia as the Asia being the highest value, so how many values are less than Asia? 5 values. So number of values less than the current value divided by total number of values except the current value. So here how many values we are having? 6. Except Asia 5. So 5 by 5 into 100. So which is the 100%. So if we take Australia, it is showing 0. So again, what logic? Number of values less than the current value. If we take Australia, as Australia being the minimum, no value is less than Australia. So it is 0 by 5 into 100. So it is 0%. So it is the logic of the percentile. Let me take one more task. I'm taking continent. I'm taking year. I'm taking year and I'm taking ship mode. So on this view, I would like to find out. Okay, the shipping cost percentiles. Like I would like to know which ship mode in every continent, across multiple years is having the highest shipping cost. Okay, which ship mode in every continent is having the highest shipping cost across the multiple years. So how to add that? Just simply create a calculated field. So shipping cost percentile. Just go to the field. So just take rank underscore percentile of rank underscore percentile of, so sum of shipping cost. I'm taking sum of shipping cost. So it is giving by default in the ascending order. So just click on apply and click on OK. Now drag the shipping cost percentile and drop it into the visualization. So I can just get the percentage. So right click on it, go to format, just go to pane, the number format, click on percentage. Okay, now it is giving the values like this. So it is computing by default in the table down way. So as you have to compute for every year and across the multiple ship mode and multiple years, you have to compute in the pane across then down or pane down then across. So if you click on if you compute in the pane across then down, so it got the 100%. It means it is the highest value. In Africa, the delivery truck in the year 2013 is having the highest value. Similarly, in Asia also, the delivery truck in Australia also same. Whereas in Europe, it is in 2012, it got the highest shipping cost. While in North America, it is same 100. And in South America, in the year 2013, the regular air got the highest shipping cost. So in this way, we can able to implement the the percentile calculations. The next type of calculations are the next type of calculation we can able to perform in the manual way is running calculations. Okay, the running totals as we have seen earlier today. So if you want to implement the running function, you have to make use of different functions, like we can use running underscore function of input expression. It means, let's say for example, if you want to implement the running sum means the function running underscore sum of the input expression is, let's say, sum of sales. If you want to take running max means running underscore max. So let's discuss the running totals in the manual way. I am taking continent, I am taking sales. So I am creating a calculated field, running sum of sales. I am taking running underscore sum of, I am taking sum of sales. Okay, just click on apply and click on OK. So now drag this running sum of sales and drop it into the visualization. Here we got the running sum of sales. So similarly, if you want to compute the running min or running max, we can do it in a similar fashion. I'm duplicating this to get the running average. Just go to edit. Just take running average. I'm taking a running average of sum of sales. So hit apply and hit OK. Then drag the running average. Now I'm going to find out the average. So in the manual way, I have told the running count is also possible, right? So if we go to analysis and if we go to calculated field window, we go to the table calculations. Here we can able to see the running count also. So running count of sum of sales. Okay, the expression is same. So let me take a running count RC of sales. So running underscore count of sum of sales. So click on apply and click on OK. Let me drag the running count of sum of sales and drop it into the measure values. So here it is giving the count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 because it's just going to count the current value with all the previous values. Okay, so in this way we can able to implement the running functions manually. So we have few more things. Tomorrow I will discuss. If you have any questions, please post your questions, guys. And today I will send you the assignments on the calculation tasks. We have total 50 to 60 tasks. Please do all the tasks because in the real time getting the correct value is very, very important. Okay. rather than building the visualization. The most important thing in building any visualization or any chart is getting the right value or getting the correct value. That value we can obtain by using the calculations only. Okay, so by tomorrow I'm going to complete the calculations and I'll go to the next part.
Well, do you have notes for all this like you had for the earlier ones, right? Do you have any notes?
Yes, there are the notes. I think I have already shared to Satish. If not, again I'll share that.
I'll check with them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and in fact, like more importantly, I will send the assignment document, okay, on calculations. Even I think I have sent the filters assignments. I hope you got the document, right? The filters document. Tasks.
All the filters, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
filter tasks. Please do that also, okay?
Yeah, actually in
So
that I had
yeah,
one
like
thing as well. That's the
yeah.
question I had.
Okay, yeah, please come.
Yeah, I sent you the email for that actually. The last and final question in that actually, the filters assignment document,
Hmm.
the last one where we have to find out, right? So I was trying to add to the context and see if I can find the top 5 customers uh, in
Actually,
continent
yeah,
actually.
I didn't look into that because I was busy with my production work. So
Okay, sure,
today I will look into it and I will get back to you, okay?
sure, okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so any other questions?